Okay, health class. If you're seeing this should be for Monday, the 23rd of March. If you're here earlier, I guess you're way ahead, but I'm going to do a better job now of putting in some slides that show you each day where you should stop and kind of break it down for you. Again, I know that you have 5 other classes, and so I'm trying to make it as least time consuming as possible. And again, if you have any questions or need any help, please feel free to email me, and pretty soon I will be getting a link set up in the next few days where you can set up a time to come and visit with me if you would like personally. So we'll talk more about that, but you can see that this next unit is on stress, which I think is really appropriate as we're going through a lot of different changes in our society right now that nobody is really accustomed to. And hopefully we can come up with some strategies and some ways of dealing with these difficulties and these stresses, and turn them into positives so that we can all get through this together. And as I mentioned, every once in a while we need to do a student in spotlight. So before we get going on this unit on stress, we need to do our student in spotlight, which today is Molly Swift. Hi, Molly, and I wish you were here so that we could all get to see that smiling face. So here are a few things to learn about Molly. I know I enjoyed learning these things. She lives in Plymouth, and she moved here about 4 years ago from West Haven, but we're all glad that you moved here, Molly. We hope that you're liking it here a lot better also. One thing that makes Molly unique is her sense of humor. So if you don't know her very well, get to know her and get to know that sense of humor that she has. That's a great quality to have. Her goal is to be a registered nurse by the time she's 26. What a great goal. There's never enough of those good nurses that help us out so much. And with that sense of humor that you have, that's going to go a long ways to help you in that profession. Her favorite singers are Kane Brown and Luke Combs. I have to ask you, Molly, are those your favorite singers because how they sound or how they look? Just curious. But if she were a food, and it seems like we get a lot of these lately, she would be a Sour Patch Kid because she can be sour or she can be sweet. I think that's a commonality that most of us have. And if she were an animal, she would be a stingray because they're pretty cool, and Molly is pretty cool. So good luck with everything, Molly, and hopefully you're doing well, and it's great to get to know Molly better. Now, for our endorphin for the day, we haven't had a joke for a couple of days, and hopefully we can get you to smile a little bit. And that is, how do crazy people go through the forest? They take the psychopath. Hopefully that put just a little smile on your face. And now we'll get going on this unit on stress. And again, I really hope that this benefits all of us. I know it's something that I have to continually go over and work on and take time to develop some strategies. And that's what we're going to be talking a lot about. So I think this is a real applicable topic, and one that hopefully will be enjoyable for each of you. As we start out on this, I want each of you to think where your stress level is right now. As you can see, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no stress at all, to 10 being stressed out of your mind, kind of like that poor dog on the picture here. But not only where are you at, but what are you doing to help deal with your stress?